Let us bring in author of Come On, Joe Concha. Joe, another tweet from Michael Schellenberg in the latest installment of these Twitter files says on January 8th, Twitter says its ban is based on specifically how Trump's tweets are being received and interpreted. But in 2019, Twitter said it did not attempt to determine all potential interpretations of the content or its intent. Right. So the Twitter executives got into the business of taking down tweets because they were afraid of how people would interpret them.
Right. In other words, if you're at home and you're on your computer or you're on a subway or you're on a bus or you're looking at your phone while you're at work, you're too stupid. You are not smart enough to understand what is and what is not information that may be harmful to you, so to speak. And they weren't afraid of anything. They were working in concert with the Democratic Party. All of these emails that we're seeing, these receipts that we're seeing from Matt Taibbi and Barry Weiss now prove this. Right? And the lockstep of ABC, NBC, CBS, CNN, MSNBC, NPR, PBS, the New York Times, the Washington Post, all not covering this is as pathetic, Carly, as it is predictable. And these networks and these outlets, this bias of omission is just as telling as Twitter's actions itself as far as shadow banning, suppression of information, outright censorship. Social media and traditional media, the free press, now appear to be saying they support the silencing of certain kinds of speech if it's something that David Webb just brought it up before. If it's something that they disagree with, then it should be silenced, right? And when this story is being covered and talked about, particularly on social media, it's being mocked as some activist journalists attempt to fail to discredit Matt Taibbi, Barry Weiss, two truly independent journalists. It's gone from now, Todd, hey, you're a crazy conspiracy theorist for saying shadow banning exists, to, hey, we already knew this. It's no big deal. Just accept it. No, we should not accept this in any way, shape, or form, yet it's not being covered anywhere.
Yeah, and Joe has been talking to us about this transition from journalism to activism for years now. Yeah. This is the most telling example. They're not even trying anymore. This is 100% activism on a story that I think objectively 5 years ago, everybody would agree this is a really big story. Along those lines, Elon Musk also posting a tweet getting some attention that his pronouns, everybody puts their pronouns, not everybody, but a few people put their pronouns out there like they, them, he, she. Elon Musk says his pronouns are prosecute Fauci. The Atlantic responding, quote, Elon Musk is a far-right activist, even though he was a Democrat up until like 10 minutes ago. The tweet is a cruel and senseless play on pronouns that also invokes the right's fury toward Anthony Fauci. Obviously, he really triggered the libs here. Joe, when I was preparing for this segment, I thought to myself, is Elon the next Donald Trump in terms of getting under the left's skin?
Oh, my. He might even be better at it. You know, I mean, his tweets are incredible. And the thing is, the old Twitter regime apparently never even used Twitter in any way, shape, or form. They didn't even understand their product. Elon Musk understands exactly what he has here as far as a tool in terms of sending a message. And his tweets are viewed by millions upon millions of people. So, yeah, he appears to be triggering certain folks on the left, no question about it. And he's doing it in a way where now, to your point, he used to be the guy saving the world with Tesla and SpaceX, and now he's apparently part of the alt-right. Go figure how that works, but he's sharing his opinions. That's what Twitter's for, guys.
It certainly is. Joe, thank you so much for joining us.
Pleasure. Take care, Carly. Take care, Todd.